Second, I gotta dump garbage truck outside. There. Sorry about that. Hello again, YouTube. Welcome back to my channel. You may be expecting to see me continuing on my playthrough of Final Fantasy 15. Unfortunately, if you saw the last video, right as I saved and exited at the end, the game crashed and the data was corrupted. And I couldn't even get back into it. I'm not used to, or I'm no stranger to corrupted, or not corrupted, but crashing games. I play Skyrim. It's more unusual to get a normal playthrough than one that doesn't crash on you. So, but when I try to get back into it, I get a pop-up for corrupted data before I even get to the title screen, and it says I can reload a save that was like 30 minutes old, but even when I do it, I just get a black screen, and I couldn't even get past it. So the only option I was left with was to wipe the entire save file and start over. So, and 45 hours into the game, I don't really plan on replaying it in the near future. So eventually I will get back to it, and I'll probably play it offline when I have time to kill. And I'll eventually get back to the point where I was, and then I'll stream the final couple episodes. So, fix my volume here before I blow your guys' eardrums out when I turn this back on. So anyway, on to a new game. I've got a list of all the games I plan to play on my channel, so if there's something you want to see, let me know. I will definitely prioritize those. But I'm starting with one of my favorite games from the Final Fantasy series, which is Final Fantasy 12. I am playing the Zodiac Age version of it. I rarely go buy new versions of games when they're remade like this, if I still own the original, but they did enough changes to this thing that I decided it was worth it. Let's see, I'll turn the subtitles on because I try and keep the volume low so it doesn't echo in my mic here. I guess that's fine. So, and we're off to a new playthrough. Trying to figure out what a good volume setting is for this game. Everyone's different, and I don't want it to be echoing for you guys. I'm just loud enough that I can hear it, so it doesn't do that to you. But I plan to do an entire playthrough, do all the side hunts and stuff. I usually don't do the Hunter's Camp stuff. I've never bothered with that because after doing all the hunts, it seemed kind of redundant to go there and just get a whole new list of things to do. And the rewards were not worth it anyway. But the actual hunts that we get from like Clan Centurio and off of the hunt boards, I will do all of those. Including Yasmat at the end. We'll get all 13 summons. I'll take out Omega Weapon as well. Probably won't bother with the fishing. I've done it before. It's a pain in the ass. Again, the rewards are not worth it. So, but yeah.
I hereby pronounce you man and wife from this time forth. May the blessings of the gods.
It's been a long time since I played this. I had so many games I wanted to play for my stream, and then it took me forever to get my YouTube channel set up, so I kept putting games off longer than I normally would. In order so that it wasn't like I had just played it and then I'm not going to be in the mood to play it again. So now, like, most of my library I haven't touched in a long time, and I'm itching to play them.
Nabudis has fallen.
My father?
I know not. I am sorry.
If Nabudis has indeed fallen, it is only a matter of time before we reach the borders of Dalmasca. There is nothing to halt their advance.
Secure Nalbano with all haste.
I will go.
And I will go at his side.
Galtea, stand watch over your life.
That I be considered worthy.
Paling is an energy shield keeping out the biggest airships. Which those guys were generating, but that's not going to continue.
The paling's fallen! Then it's over!
For my father.
For my father! Lord Rasler!
Blessings of the Great Father descend. Guide your bodies perturbed. Great Father, guide your spirits perturbed to Mother Lord. There you shall find peace. Father.
The death of Lord Raslaheos Nabradia was but one of many tragedies to befall the Kingdom of Dalmasca. The air of hope that had surrounded Her Royal Highness Princess Asha's wedding was now quite lost. Dalmasca had been set adrift at the mercy of history's restless tides. At this time, two great empires struggled for dominion over Ivalice. Arcadia in the east, Rosaria in the west. The invasion of the Kingdom of Nabradia was Arcadia's first step in its westward march. With Lord Rasla's beloved homeland consumed by the hellfires of war, it seemed clear that Arcadia would soon mete out a like fate to Dalmasca. The fall of the fortress at Nalbina told the destruction of the greater part of Dalmasca's forces. A counterattack was mounted by the order of the Knights of Dalmasca, ever brave and faithful. But against the martial might of the Arcadian armies, they stood little chance of victory. Indeed, their defeat was to be absolute. Soon thereafter, Arcadia came forward, offering terms of peace, or, as one might rather put it, terms of Dalmasca's surrender. Lord Romanos, King of Dalmasca, and my dear friend, had no choice but to accept these terms. It was, thus, only with reluctance that he set out for Nalbina Fortress, now under Arcadian occupation, to affix his seal to the Emperor's Treaty of Peace. The king had scarce departed his royal city of Rabanasta when the remnants of the Order made their return, and not a moment too soon, for a terrible revelation awaited them. The treaty would be signed with steel and writ in royal blood.
You there? Can you hear me? It's as I feared. They're slowing us down.
Do not say that. Not all of us are here for that. He fights to defend his homeland. Your name?
Rex, sir. My name's Rex.
Good. Rex. We bore a few cuts, but you are still whole. Can you stand? Think you can fight?
I'm fine, sir.
How old are you, Rex?
17, sir.
Young. Family?
My brother is all I have left, sir. He's 2 years younger than I, living in Rabanastre.
So young. You're barely old enough to be a man. You shouldn't be forced to wield a sword.
No, sir. I want to fight. For my homeland. And for my parents.
Bosh. Save the discussion for later. We must reach the king before they act, or all our efforts will be in vain.
I'm aware of the situation.
We found the armor!
Apostle, go ahead. I will handle this rabble.
Godspeed.
Steady, Rex. Keep your wits about you and you'll make it. We move!
Game teaching you the basics. How to move around, interact with things, talk to people. I wish it had voice acting for everything, but this was still kind of a new technology. Like, I remember Final Fantasy X was the first one that had it. I was like blown away when I first turned the game on, because I hadn't seen it in any of the previous Final Fantasies. So here they've got it for like all the main characters, but you know, random people that you walk by, you still gotta just read the text. But it's usually nothing super relevant most of the time. Red line means hostile. That means it's coming to kill me. Blue lines are things that you target. And then attack charges up and then he does it. They do kind of keep going though. At least when you kill one target, or you hit one target, if you hit him a second time, it'll keep hitting him. I mean, you don't have to like reselect him over and over again.
Captain?
This is really still just a tutorial. Like, if you take damage, one of the other guys will heal you with a potion. And you can also cast spells. Thunder takes 8 mana. But that won't repeat. You have to then, it goes back to attacking. But your mana recharges just by moving around. So you can literally just do this and your mana slowly recharges. You don't actually have to complete this fight. You get him like half dead and the boss just takes him out with a quickening attack, which is something you learn later how to do. Kind of this game's version of like overdrives or limit breaks.
My engines are hit. She'll not hold much longer.
We receive you, Tom Berry. You've leave to retire. Well fought.
My thanks, Antlion. Tom Berry disengaging.
You eventually learn what they call gambits, where you guys are auto attack, auto heal, you know, based on certain conditions. You decide, you can customize it as much as you want. Makes fighting, or it's on autopilot, but you can jump in and do anything at any time. Because a lot of the times just leaving everything auto, you can die because of it. Those dots just mean zoning.
Where are you?
What if Captain Oculus has fallen?
Don't talk such nonsense. Vossler's laughed in the face of death far too many times for him to stop now. Men like him don't die in places like this. We must make haste to reach the king. We will take him to safety.
Is His Majesty unharmed?
He'll agree to an unconditional surrender. They wouldn't dare touch him until the wax on his seal is dry.
But if we arrive after he signed the treaty?
Wait. Quickly, Rex.
I think this is where you're supposed to just run. And the guys just keep coming if you don't. So here's your first save point. These crystals, that's where you can save your progress and heal. It's good to leave one of these, a save, right at this crystal here. Because a couple of the best items in the game, the odds of getting them are ridiculous. but there's a way to manipulate the RNG of the game and actually get them. God, it's been how long since I played this? A year and a half now? Yeah, like I said, it's been a while. So it's good to have one of these that you can come back to if you want to get those items. Because the odds of actually like going to the chest and pulling them, it's like 1 in 10,000. So it's ridiculous. But the fact that I've got one of those save files where I've got 3 of each of the 3 items shows that it works. Because I guarantee you I didn't grind for that.
We have little time. You must go to the king. I'll handle these.
Fight well.
I will show where you get those when we eventually get to it at that point in the game, but I'm probably not gonna bother to get them. I don't like getting the OP broken gear like that. That's not supposed to be a normal part of the game. If I was gonna do the trial mode and the, then maybe, but because that's just the additional challenge. I've done the trial mode once. It really, I mean, other than the final battle against all the judges, it's just felt kind of like a waste of time to me. It didn't really do anything I wouldn't already do. So you're just replaying some of the harder boss battles you've done earlier in the game. Which direction am I going in? Oh, I guess I had to actually open the door. I thought that was a wall. So, the judges at the end, the final battle is the other one that was really challenging. But I did find a video somebody made where it was just an easy win. If you get set up right. So...
Your Majesty. Captain, why? Our king, what have you done?
The king intended all along to sell Damascus to the Empire. His Majesty was a traitor.
Captain,
Seize the insurgent.
Well, so much for peaceful negotiations.
We'll never surrender to you. We are not cattle to be sold by a traitor king.
But the war is over, my dear captain. You have lost. Dalmasca is the property of the Empire now. And think, we intended to let you keep some of your sovereignty, out of respect. But now you've gone and ruined that. Haven't you, Captain?
We will never bow to you.
And the people of Dalmasca will hate you for it. Take the captain away.
Vaughn is actually his brother, and that's the main character that you play throughout the game.
Pretenses of peace left by the wayside, the Arcadian forces resumed their advance toward Rabanasta. Dalmasca's doom had been decided. To make resistance would serve no end, with this foremost in my thoughts. I, to the people of Dalmasca. Sons and daughters of Dalmasca, I bid you lay down your arms. Raise songs of prayer in their stead. Prayer for His Majesty King Raminas, ever merciful, a man devoted wholly to peace. Prayer too for the noble Princess Ash, who, wrought with grief at her kingdom's defeat, has taken her own life.
That was the one who got married to the guy who got killed right in the beginning.
Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg, for incitement of sedition and the assassination of His Royal Majesty King Raminos, has been found guilty of high treason and put to his death. They who at this late hour choose still the sword are cut of the same cloth as the captain. Traitors who would lead Dalmasca to her ruin. Dalmasca's surrender without terms was soon to follow.
Hurry it up or they'll find us.
I know. Just a little more. You keep an eye out for me up there, Kites. 1, 2, 3 more. All right. Time to clean house.
So rats have glowing eyes here, apparently. You could always charge up an attack like that. That way it's ready when they get to you.
Wow, Vaughn! You got them all yourself? Guess I know who to call when something big comes along.
Hey, it's good practice for the desert. I'm ready for anything now. That's enough for today. You should get back to Miguel's place, Kites. Aren't you running errands for him?
Oops, totally forgot. You should come, Vaughn. He's busy today. Might have some work for you to do, too.
I've got other, work to do. Hey, lock this place up for me, will you? If Miguel finds out we've been down here, he'll tan our hides.
I forget what the time frame is. It's supposed to be like 2 years, I think, since the Empire took over Dalmasca. Oh yeah, 2 years after the fall of Dalmasca. There you go.
Huh? What'd you say? Sir, you haven't paid, and What? Haven't paid? Second time. Please, sir, take it. It's a gift.
Clear your poor sod, B. We don't want trouble today.
Your luck, peddler.
Oops, sorry.
Which way you're going, Churl?
What? My pouch! It's gone!
The boy! Get out the way! Oh!
Serves you right.
What? Hey, that's mine.
What do you mean, yours? You've been stealing again. What happens if they catch you? We need you to be there for us, Vaughn. You're no good to anyone if you're locked away in a dungeon.
Oh, what? Am I the leader now? We're orphans. The first thing you learn is you gotta watch out for yourself. Come on, Pinello. You know it as well as I do. Hey, you give that back. What do you think you're doing?
I thought that this money was the people of Dalmasca's property. The Imperials stole it from us, so it's only fair that we take it back. It's our duty as Dalmascans. Well, wasn't that what you said?
Yeah, but I never said anything about taking it back from me.
This is for that bread you took the other day. Just because I help Miguelo out every now and then, it doesn't mean that you get to eat for free too, you know.
I know that. You think I like living like this? One of these days, I'll fly an airship of my own. I'll be a sky pirate, free to go where I want.
Well, be careful. You'll never fly anything if you're rotting in a dungeon. Oh, Miguelo had some errands that need doing. He wanted you to drop by his place. It might be a good idea to lend a hand.
The design of this city I really don't like. Part of it is irrelevant, and part of it could be more open. Like, all the ways out are down here, but you can only get to it from this side. Why can't you come at it from that side? And then this whole loop around at the top here is also pointless, because there's only two buildings that really matter. One that's showing, and then one kind of on the opposite side, like right there in the middle. Yeah. Oh, whoops. How did I turn that on? Okay. Don't want that. You see the different signs that tell you that, like, that's the armor shop, that's a weapons shop, green is the item shop. Easy enough to point them out when you're in various cities.
I was waiting.
Pinello said you needed something?
I need some packages supposed to be arriving by courier in the morning. Perhaps he ran into some trouble on the desert. Now I've no foodstuffs to prepare for the banquet tonight.
So you want me to find this courier? Hey, no problem.
No problem. The desert teems with trouble. I'd be sending you to early grave, my boy. No, I've arranged for some replacement goods from Tomage over at the Sand Sea.
So you want me to go to the tavern to pick him up?
Actually, I asked Kites to do that. Wouldn't you know he's gone missing on me, too. I can't leave my shop and I've Pinello on another chore at the moment, you see. What I want you to do is run over to the Sand Sea and fetch Kites back. What do you say?
Sounds wild.
It's easy work, and you'll thank me for it someday.
I'm so used to playing one game or another, and now I'm used to being able to, like, run faster when I hit this key down, and it doesn't do it in this game. I don't think there's any, or actually there's a, yeah, I remember now. That was one of the things that was added with the Zodiac Age. You can actually speed up your movement like that.
There you are, Kites. Stop loafing around.
Look, Vaughn, look! This is it! This is why Miguelo's courier didn't get here on time.
A creature spotted in the Ester Sand. What is that thing?
Ah, Vaughn! Miguelo sent you too, did he? He's a busy man these days, that Miguelo, if I dare say so myself. I don't envy him the work, though. Not a bit. Quite the affair throwing a banquet to welcome the Imperials, huh?
Welcoming? We should be... whatever. Say, Tomage, what's this?
Nah, don't remind me. Got some nastiness out there in the Ester Sand. What's stopping our couriers? And that means shortages all around. Thought I'd put up a bill, offer a reward to anyone who can knock that nasty back in its place.
Now that's work. Sounds 10 times better than running errands for Miguelo.
That's right. Vaughn, you should give it a shot.
And you should be getting back to Miguelo. Now, Kite. He was waiting for you.
Oh, right.
Here's the tutorial on how the hunts work. Basically, it's a 4-step process for any hunt. You get to the hunting board to find it and accept it. Then you go find the guy who put the bill up. Third step is go kill the monster. And then fourth step is to go back and get your reward. Alright. He just gave me the... Oh, I have to do the license thing to unlock it first. This is basically what your EXP is. License points. You have to pick a class first. You're going to get 2 by the end of the game for each character. I usually just do the normal knight for him. Where is it? And you can peek at it first, make sure this is the one I think it is. Yeah, this is the right one. Oops. So you get a second board you can work off of later, but basically every time you kill a monster you get experience points and you get license points. And the license points unlock, like, you have to not only learn skills or buy armor, but you have to get the licenses to equip them too. That's the thing they've got in this game. So now I got that thing, now I can put on that accessory, which gives me a little more defense, resistance, and some more health. Yeah, that's basically how it works. There's the speed up, although the controls are kind of squirrely, so easy to run into things doing this. So here we go on the Esterson.
You there, let's see some papers, boy. No public passage on account of the Lord Consul's parade.
Oh, gee, that's too bad. You see, it just so happens that your provisioner for the fete tonight, he sent me to pick up a few choice morsels for the consul's dining pleasure. He wants them quick. I got the writ of transit right here. You see? Signed, Miguelo. I just hate to see the consul upset because his food wasn't ready on time. And I sure hate to see him take it out on you.
The Lord Consul is a great man, and not one to take offense in such trifling matters. Move along, boy. Wouldn't do to keep the consul waiting. Right. Gates are closed after this.
Here's save point. That big T-Rex looking thing, you are no match for that sucker. We've got 128 max health. I think he attacks for like 500. So it's instant kill. He does have built-in thief. So when you see... So the yellow health bar means that guy's neutral. He's not hostile to us. But once you steal or attack them, they go hostile. And could you steal? Try again. Earthstone. Just looking for stuff to sell. I just want to get the gambit so I don't have to keep like selecting all this. I stole a wolf pelt. What did I do? Like, just skin him while he's standing there? Alright, here's our hunt that we want. I don't think this guy has anything useful to steal. I'm gonna check him here. Good idea to do that with pretty much every monster. The pebble, yeah, that wouldn't work my time. It's like a pumpkin head on a body. Alrighty. Hitting that. Yeah, I just killed him. One thing about this game is there's RNG in most treasure chests, like, and same with bosses. Like sometimes there's different things that can be stolen from them. I think, if I remember correctly. Maybe not. Oh, that's right, he's only going to have a pebble again if I steal from him again. There's that T-Rex. He's actually neutral. He'll go around eating the other like wolves and stuff. Need to watch my health here. Rogue tomato.
Galbana lilies?
It's always interesting to go back playing some of these older games. Like, graphically, this doesn't look super impressive. You know, even though I played on my PS4, but this is actually a PS2 game.
Souvenir. Time to call it a day.
Technology's come a long way in a few consoles. Selling stuff you get is how you make money, obviously, but then there's also a bazaar that has various items come available during the game, and it's all based off of what things you've sold to various vendors during your playthrough so far. That's why it's good to keep getting, you know, lots of different things if you can. Oh, kites. That's who I have to talk to.
Stand back there. Bang! This gate's closed until the ceremony's over, do you hear?
Now what?
Open the gate! Alright, out the way.
Wait a second. How come you let these chocobos through the gate and not us?
What of it? This here's a pedigreed parader, boy. Cost tens of thousands of gil, this one did. A prettier price than 100 of you provincials would fetch. Keep your distance. We don't want the chocobo sticking a peasant.
What'd you say?
Step aside. Right then, move them in.
That does it.
Fine chocobo you have there. Yes, cedar down stock if I'm not mistaken. Change the soil, change the chocobo, am I right? Yes, different soil means different bouquet too. Take a Damascus Barreau's wine, it may lack the flavor and depth of some of your Arcadian wines, but it has a certain strength of character. It's not bad, really, once you get used to it. Care for some, sirs? There's more than enough for all to cool their throats, of course.
You let these carts through and the closest gate is ordered. My meal's choked with this sand.
Don't give me a scare like that. You're lucky that ended where it did.
Right. Now's our chance to go through.
The ceremony will be starting soon. I'd best be hurrying.
Okay, well... Vaughn, wait! What is it? Vaughn!
We will have order. I give you your new consul, His Imperial Highness Lord Vane Solidor, Commandant of the Arcadian Empire's Western Armed. Your Excellency.
People of Rabanasta, is it with hatred you look upon your consul? With hatred you look upon the Empire? There is little point in asking. But know this, I harbor no idle hopes of frustrating that hatred. That is the truly so. King Ramanas loved his people, strove to bring you peace. His was a rule worthy of your devotion. Even now, he remains among you, protecting you. His ardor for the peace and weal of Dalmasca falters not. I would ask only that you do your king honor. Together, let us embrace the peace His Majesty would surely desire. 2 years now divide us from war's bitter end, yet still its shadow looms over all, stifling the infant peace, a pall only you may cast off. Achieve but this one thing, and your hatred of me and of the Empire will grieve me not. I will stand fast. I will endure your hatred, suffer your slings and arrows. I will defend Dalmasca. Here I will pay my debt. I swear it now. Though King Ramanas and Lady Ash be gone, they stand ever at the side of their people. In honoring peace, you do honor to their memory and to Dalmasca. What I ask plain. My hopes now rest with you.
Basically, he says, I know you hate us. We're here to stay. I'm just not going to try and... I'm trying not to make it worse. That's basically what he said.
Is Rabanasta to your liking, my lord?
It is magnificent. Take this cathedral, for instance. Elegant, yet whimsical in its execution. A stunning example of Galtean architecture. I hope Lord Gramus might one day look upon it himself.
The patron of this evening's banquet, may it please your excellency. I am Miguelo, your highness. It is truly a profound honor to make the acquaintance of our future emperor, highness. The people of Rabanasta join me in welcoming
That's
you.
enough of highness. Though indeed I am our emperor's son, I am no prince. Arcadia's emperor is freely chosen by her people. I am but an elected official and nothing more.
I meant no disrespect.
Now that I think on it, I would not have you address me as Lord Consul, for that matter.
No?
Henceforth, I am a citizen of Rabanasta. Why don't you call me Vane?
I could not. That would not be right.
You are overly fond of formalities. I've just the remedy for that. Tonight you will join me, and we shall drink until you call me by name.
How can he stand and bow to him like that?
Vaughn, you just do not get it, do you? He's not doing it because he wants to. You know what would happen if he didn't.
I know, it's just...
So, what would you do different?
I don't know. Well... I'd do something.
Vaughn. Vaughn, you haven't heard a single word I've said, have you? This place has changed so much. It's like it's not even Rabanasta anymore. Like the Empire is swallowing it whole.
Hey, Penelo, that fate tonight. You think they'll let us in?
Are you crazy? It's in the palace, and we don't have an invitation if you hadn't noticed.
So, how are we getting in?
As if I'd know. Why not ask Miguelo to get you in? Or go see old Dallin in Lowtown? Why the sudden interest, Vaughn?
I told you, I'm going to take back what's ours. Give back to Dalmasca. Come on, what do you think? If I find something, and it fetches a good price, how about I buy you all dinner?
Oh, please. You know as well as I do the first thing you'd buy is an airship. All hail Vaughn, sky part of Dalmasca. It's got a nice ring to it. Stay out of trouble.
An airship. I don't know. Maybe. But not through Magello. Time to pay Old Dad a visit.
Those guys become a problem later on. Alright, where are we? Okay. The Gambit shop is still going to be closed. But I believe we can check on techniques and magic. I don't remember if there's anything that I can use right now. But it's also a spot to sell all that crap I picked up. There's really only a couple things that you need to save out of these spoils that you'll need later. Like teleport spheres. See, now stuff's available in the bazaar. It don't tell you what it is, you just get a hint. Oh yeah, there you go. Alright, techniques, Libra. Oh, we got 400 bucks. That lets you see enemies like health, weaknesses, but it also makes it so you can see traps and don't accidentally step on them. It does come in handy. Magic shop is right here. Cure would be useful. Fire. I don't think I have anything that I can sell at this point. Not in the amount I would need to get any of that. Yeah. Alright, so we gotta go see Old Dallin. He's in Lowtown. Where the hell am I? Oh yeah. So 3 ways to get to Lowtown. This is the middle path. There's one way up at the north end of town, and then the one right at the southern exit to the city. Oh wait, am I going wrong? Yeah. Go south from here. Yeah. Been a while since I played this. Actually, I probably shouldn't have bought that Libra skill. I needed the cure one more than that.
If it isn't Von Ratsbane. Come for a tip on how to secure something bigger and in armor by the East Gate?
What? You already heard about that?
Wise I may not be, but well informed I am.
They'll get what's coming to them someday, believe me. But that's not why I'm here.
Do tell.
I want to know how to sneak into the palace. They've got to have some great stuff in there. Thought I'd partake.
Not one to mince words, are you, boy? The Empire protects all that's hers, and that means the palace and all the treasures inside.
That's why I'm gonna do it. To take back what's ours.
Oh crap, I forgot. I need to go,
So, our champion of the sewers aspires to noble action.
to cash in on that hunt I got.
Perhaps I can help you.
And also
Now
start
that
the
I
next
think on
one.
it, there was a rumor. Yes, a secret passageway into the palace vaults, a door, and a magic stone that opens the way.
That's it. This is exactly why I came to talk to you first, Alan. So, where's this, magic stone?
Oh, I've had it for years, if I can remember where I've tucked it away.
The only part of it's voice acted. At this point, I'm just spoiled from later games where everything is. Alright, I need to go back to that tavern where I can cash in the bill. Although it's telling me to go out the south gate, and we're going to go back the way we came here. Speeding up the footpath does help though. Alright, where's Tomage? There he is. There's some money. I never remembered having trouble getting that cure spell before I went out into the desert again. Let me check for any more. There's one new one. And tells me where the guy is that I'm supposed to go find for the bill. He's actually in the same room. He's sitting on the floor right next to me. So step 2 is you go accept the hunt from him, and then step 3 you continue on. To do it, step 4 come back get the rewards. That's basically how the whole hunt process works. Alright, now I got a little more money, I can go buy that cure spell. Potions obviously do the same thing, but cured costs magic, which regenerates over time. You only got so many potions. Teleport stone, that we want to hang on to. But all I got to sell is potions? Well, actually, you know what? I got those leathers. I remember what button does what here. How do I get to my menu? There it is. Am I able to equip that? No, I can't. Slightly better is all. I'm just gonna sell them. Where is it? Oh hell. I thought it cost 400. Alright. Well, let's see what else am I going to end up needing. I don't know that I'll need fire. It'll be a while before I have a dedicated magic user, and by then I'll probably have stronger spells. Alright. We'll just get out this way this time. We were going out the south gate. So if you were to turn and go the other way from where old Dallin was, you come out right there. That little wheel thing rolls to the side. So red save crystals are different than the standard ones in that you can teleport to them. That's what those teleport stones are used for. That's why you never want to get rid of them. You want to hang on to them. Because any red crystal around the world, you can teleport from one to the other. So it's a nice way to fast travel. Alright, back to normal. So we gotta go down here to get the stones. Or this. What is it? The crescent stone, which we have to turn into the sunstone, I think. Or sunstone, sigil stone, something like that. I know we have to come down here, talk to a kid, then get a stone thing, and then go, like, charge it up. So that's what I remember about this area. I stole a water stone. Oops. That damn bunny won't get back here. Good thing I comboed that. Different areas, you get different monsters. Even though this looks just like the wolf I fought in the other areas, they're called hyenas and they do more damage. Treasures. A little bit of money. Mud. At least my stealing is working.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it must be this one I was supposed to talk to. Gotta go find her kid to help get the sunstones.
Penello? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same, though the answer is pretty clear. No good.
What? I'm being good.
Is that right? So then you wouldn't mind if I, say, tagged along, would you?
Huh?
Oh, don't worry. Miguelo's busy with preparations for the fete up at the palace. Why, I'm free for the whole day. Well, let's get going.
So I gotta pick a class for her. She actually becomes my designated magic user later on. So we'll start with white magic for her now. That's your curative stuff. I'll give her black magic later as her secondary. So she's got the cure spell already. I always try and get them to their quickening attacks first, as soon as possible. Actually, they're not even... There's one. Intercessions, one. Where's the other? That's one. This is supposed to be a, like, gambit thing. These will fill in here shortly once we unlock that portion of the game. I think our third one is up here, isn't it? Yeah. Those are the 3 spots. Oops. And then for Vaughn, first one he's got is right here. So, depends, a lot of these depends on, like, am I planning on using something? Like these I'll never equip. Diamond armlet, maybe. So I always try and take the path that is going to get me the gear I need. Both of those, the embroidered tippet and the gold amulet, that's what I'll be wearing with both characters for most of the game. So, But now we've got Pinello and we've got access to her cure magic. We gotta go find this kid who's got the stone for us. Killed one of those yet. That little symbol to the left of his health bar is protect, which is, you can see if you scan on the guy there. Basically means physical damage dealt to him is cut in half. Do anybody guys know? I don't think anyone knows that Libra thing yet. Oops. No, okay. I said attack. Why'd you only attack once? Sometimes it's best to use items instead of spells, just because items tend to happen immediately, while spells you still have to charge them up. Just depends if you think your guy's going to get killed before the spell goes off or not. I think that's not a normal guy. Sometimes you get these unique monsters that just kind of, they're like super versions of others. They're tend to be stronger than you expect.
Yeah.
I don't remember ever seeing a snake in this region. Well, apparently he's not that strong. 9 experience. Okay. When you see something that normally doesn't belong, that's usually a hint to be careful. Alright, am I going the right way here? I think I am. I gotta get to that. Is it this way? Or is it across the bridge? There. I think I'm supposed to go down here and then left. Yeah, this looks right. There's our guy. So he gives us the stone, but we got to take it around to these 3 crystals, or there's 4 of them there, but you get some amount of sunlight charged up from each one. I've had it somehow I think it's some amount of RNG, because most of the time I can do it with 3 of them, but I've had times where I've had to go to all 4. So 3 is usually enough, though. There's one right there. You know, 33%, you can get more middle of the way for that. As far as doing it in 3, I mean. There's one like north of us, far past where the camp was, in like the upper left-hand corner of the map, and then there's another one to the right here, and another one in the upper right-hand corner. So. Actually, it's easy enough to see on the map where they are. That's where we started. So these 2 are the closest ones. Usually these 3 end up being enough, and I don't have to go to back to that one in the upper left. Yeah. That's actually a little behind. 33 on that one. We got 31 on that one. Now we need 36 on the final one. Or we're gonna have to go to the 4th one. Can't stop yawning. Alright, where am I at for licenses? 26. Need 30 for that. Gain magic points after taking damage. Quite good for any spellcaster. Alright, we are headed north. There's the one we need. Oops. Go after the hyena, not the Slaven. Slaven thing is sleeping. We'll wait till the others are gone that are awake before we go mess with it. Did he sleep through my steal attempt? No. Oh, he did. I thought that would have woken him up, but it didn't. He hits pretty hard. Oops. Where is it? Get turned around. Where's that damn thing? There it is. Fuck. Keep clicking too fast, so I'm going after not the thing I thought I was. Okay, come on, give me all I need still here. I don't want to go get the fourth one. Okay, good. And now his twisted ankle is healed up. People look so weird when they run in this. It's like running with their arms at their sides. It's reminds me of what was it, like the Smurfs or something that used to do that, or like Tom and Jerry. I know I've seen it before in cartoons. I just can't place it. The Flintstones, maybe? I don't know. I mentioned things not to sell. Teleport stone. The Gazelle greens when you get those, because you need them to feed a chocobo every now and then to ride it. And at the very end, you'll be doing a dark tower, or yeah, some tower where you need these dark spheres, I think they're called, or dark orbs. So, but they go in under loot, and you need them to unlock stuff. So you're better off not selling those either. At least until you've unlocked everything in the region. So here's a little trick I figured out. When we go back down to see old Dallin right here, Penella will actually take off and leave us. But before that, we can actually go and do that other hunt I started. So it's the difference of having two people doing it instead of one. It's a hell of a lot easier to do it when Penella is still with you. It's the big wolf that keeps summoning more wolves, so you're getting gang attacked the whole time. Helps to have two party members before going back to see Dallin. And that hunt would be right at the beginning of the western sand region, which we haven't even been into yet. You can always tell where the enemies are, you know, by looking at the mini-map and you see the little red dots, those are hostiles. But like hunts or bosses that you're fighting, whatever, They also appear as red dots, but they are much bigger than a normal one. Oh, these are just the normal wolves again still. Yeah. Oh, she actually attacked him without me telling her. Is right around this corner here. There, you see a much bigger red dot on that mini map there. Always trying to steal from the boss. Okay, he didn't have anything important. I usually try and take out the little guys, so you have fewer guys attacking you, but, oh, whoops. I didn't realize she was that close to dying. However, this guy likes to, call in additional help, so he can summon other wolves, I think, and like indefinitely. There's no max to how many times you can do it, so you're kind of just better taking him out. Yeah, see that calls for help, that adds another wolf to the mix. 2 license points for him. All hunts give you 0 experience points, but they do give you license points, and usually in abundance. The later you get in the game, the more they're worth. Poison, that's why I'm taking damage over time here. I don't know if that wears off eventually or not. You can use an antidote potion or like a remedy or something. But anytime you go to a save crystal, not only does it, fully heal your health and mana, but it removes any negative status effects as well. And you don't take damage when you're in town. If I were to leave town now, before, healing, then the poison would be back once I left the town. Alright, so I'm gonna go cash in this hunt and then go see Old Dallin. There'll be a third hunt for me to claim, but it's one that I can't beat yet, even with Pinello's help. It might be, I can't remember if it's in a region. I think it's one that I can get to, but it's kind of overmatched for it at this point. Flowering cactoid. So that's the ester sand where that T-Rex was. We'll camp there, and then the cactoid will be out in that region. So we'll end up there eventually anyway, but it'll be a while. That's the quicker way down.
Hey, Vaughn. It's been a long time since we did anything together. Too long. I had a really good time. Well, I should probably be getting back to the store. Actually, I was kind of supposed to be watching the place for Miguelo. And Vaughn, try to stay out of trouble. For me, I don't know what I'd do if you weren't here. If something happened to you.
I'm not going anywhere, okay?
That's what I wanted to hear. See you later.
Sorry, Penelope.
Now you'll be wanting to know how to sneak into the palace, eh? First you go to Storehouse 5. You know the one. 2 doors she has. Now the right takes Ban Ratsbane to his territorial hunting grounds in the sewer bottom. But that's not the way you go. No, you'll take the left door, down into the Garamsite waterway. The waterway leads to a stair. The stair to the palace cellars. That's your way in. But don't go counting your gil just yet, my boy. Getting into the palace was the easy part. The way into the treasury is carefully hidden. That's where this crescent stone comes in. The magics it bears can open the hidden door to the treasury, you see. Listen, Vaughn, for the words I shall speak are most important, and not to be forgotten. Do you understand? The signet yearns for sunstone strength to light the clouded way. Once in the palace, you'll find the signet tile. Very important. Give to it the sun's power, and it will light your path. Very well. Oh, a warning. Be aware that if you're caught, you'll spend the rest of your short life rotting in the Nalbina dungeons. So, look sharp, my boy. And don't go running off before you're ready. Plans freshly hatched have a habit of tumbling from the nest straight into the hunter's stew pot.
I don't remember if I need to buy anything else at the shops. Whenever you do something that progresses the main storyline, that can change
Squad
what's in the
326 are in
shops.
place. They stand ready. So far, the Imperials haven't noticed a thing.
Then go now and hurry the others. By nightfall, we must ensure
I get damn warning that my battery's low on my controller. I don't know what it is. That somebody told me I must have just had a bad batch of batteries in my PS4 controllers. Like, my PS3 ones are good for several hours. They're fully charged. Same with my PS5. I can like play them for 8 hours before they run out almost. These ones, both of them, I fully charge and I have to swap them after about an hour. Like this one I'm using now was fully charged when I started this stream. I just got a battery low warning. I just keep them both. Like I've got one of them plugged in, and every hour I have to switch controllers. It's stupid. So eventually this will die on me, and I'll just plug the other one in. Yeah, see, dark, that wasn't here before. Although I don't think I need it. We have access to that spell early. It's useful because it hits one of the like the level 1 black magic spells hit a single target. Dark can actually hit multiples. You have to wait till you get to level 2 black magics before you can hit multiple targets. So, but I don't have that spell is not in my skill tree for Vaughn. First aid, that skill sucks. It heals like 50 health. Oh, that reminds me, I don't think I can get any hunts yet from Clan Centuria, but you can at least join them after your initial hunt, which is the other building over here. Tomaj would have given us the like a little piece of paper we need to get in. This guy also the leader gives you a whole bunch of rewards and stuff, just for doing various stuff throughout the game. And he has some of the hunts too. A lot of them are on the notice board, and other ones you just get from him. I don't think he'll give us one yet. We can check and see here. Nobody else in here you ever have to talk to. It's just this guy. Hedge already. Yeah, so you just keep getting stuff from him based on your rankings. Works. It doesn't have me yet. There's also a trader down in the that market area to the bottom left. That the more hunts you complete and the more your rank goes up, the different gear he will have. Right down there, just in that last little strip. Well, some of the items you can only get from him. Alright. So now we go to Storehouse 5, which is in the northern part of Lowtown. So we'll just go right through here. This is the northern entrance. See where we are right now. So this is what he was talking about, where, like, just down the stairs. Not here. This is where we're supposed to go for our quest thing, but the stairs off to the opposite side take us down to where we killed those 3 rats at the very beginning. Over there. That's where we go back down there. And now we sneak into the palace. This is actually a dead end, but there's a couple chests over here. Well, sometimes, like I said, it's RNG. Sometimes you come over here and there's nothing. Other times you might get something useful. Sometimes there's something there. get the ×2 speed thing on. Now we got this one chest. Nothing but a phoenix down though. Alright. Here's where we came in.
Yeah.
No treasure. Usually a treasure there.
Yeah.
This chain there, you get this chain thing that builds up as you kill the same type of monster over and over again. It's kind of a stupid system. Because it's very rare. There's only a couple places in the game where you really fight a lot of the same kind of monster. And then something breaks the chain. You know, just because you kill one other thing that's different. All it really does though, if you start, the chain starts leveling up, you start getting higher, increased chances of drops or better drops. Sometimes you get a little bit of healing or a status boost. Like right here, I just killed all those rats, but now because I killed this thing, it's going to reset everything. So you have to like run from monsters all the time to keep your chain active, or just ignore the whole thing completely, which is what I usually do. This is one of the differences of playing this with the the Zodiac version versus the old version of the game. In the older version, everyone could basically learn every skill, every spell. In this one, you can't. So, like, I would normally have access to the cure magic for Vaughn right now, but in this one, I don't. So you have to choose a little more. How you create your party actually matters. In the other one, I'd have like the best armor in the game, and I'd have multiples of it that you could, you know, get for everybody because it was sold in a hidden shop. So there was no limit to how many of them you could get. But like in this one, there's only like one or two of each. So you have to actually make more of a conscious effort to find stuff. I guess I should pay attention to my health here. Yeah, 25 potions. Keep thinking I'm running when I hit that button. Instead, it just brings up that mini map. Come on, get down here. Got his attention. It's hostile first. Actually, I don't think I've stolen from him yet either. Teleport stone. That was pretty good. That big fish there, I think that's one of those unique guys. It's way stronger than what I'm supposed to be fighting at this stage. Be careful when I go up to him. 'Cause I don't think he's normally supposed to be here. I don't recognize him anyway. Given that I'm only one guy, could easily get outmatched here. Yeah, he saw me. Razor thing. Yeah, I know that's not normal. Let's see how much damage he does. Ah, see, controller went out. Some games don't pause when that happens, though. Alright, we'll see how long this one lasts. 15 damage. I think the odds to steal from these unique guys is really low. At least early in the game it is. I'll try a couple more times. He's not hitting me very hard. I was expecting more damage. I got a lot of potions. I can theoretically sit here and trade blows with him for a long time. Well, unless he does that. I'm just gonna kill him. Yeah, he's got way less health than I thought he did. Huh. I know he's not a normal monster that's supposed to be here. Yeah, 2 LP, 38 experience. I've been getting like, let's see how much I get for killing this thing. $14, so that other guy was almost 3 times as much experience and double the LP. Yeah, he was not just a normal monster. You can tell also, like, his name was, I think, in red. Or it was something different. I know if you look at him side by side, there's a difference. Let's see, I think this is a dead end here. Always check dead ends for treasure. I didn't think he saw me. That one's not hostile yet. Now he is. Remedy.
Yeah.
They had kind of a dirty trick in this game in the original version. The strongest weapon in the game was called the Zodiac Spear. You couldn't find it till way later in the game, but there were, I think, 4 different treasure chests, or groups of chests, that if you opened any of them before you got to the Zodiac Spear, it was gone. You couldn't get it. And there was nothing anywhere that tells you about this, that warns you, you know, like what not to get. And they were in places that you would always, like, you would never think. One of them was a chest that was right outside old Dallin's shop there in Lowtown. There's one here in the bottom floor of this cafeteria where you're, along with the other people here, there's just a couple chests lying around. If you open them, you're screwed. This is just a map of the palace. Which is kind of irrelevant for this place because there's really only one way to go. But that's what the usual region map things look like. Yeah, this room here, any of the like treasure chests that are laying around, I believe if you open one of them, Zodiac Spear is lost. There's a couple, like that one for example. Oh, whoops. None of them have anything worth mentioning anyway, they're just random garbage chests. But open them and you can't do anything. Or you can't get it, I should say. They won't let me up. So we have to distract the guard.
Hello?
Hello? He ain't too bright, is he? This here is just a grid. You have to keep getting the guards to chase you from one intersection to another in order to get to the spot you need. And you can kind of see what it looks like there. So like that one, you can't go that way. Oops. Oh, there we go. So we have to get to the, this kind of looks like a step ladder here. We have to get to the second one from the top. That's where we have to use the switch to open the door, and then we have to get to the upper left. So we need these guards out of the way. Usually go about halfway and then do it. What button is it? There we go.
Over here!
And now they'll stop at that intersection. We'll just go around. I believe it's this one that we want. So we'll use the stone that Dallin gave us. Now we gotta get back to that and we got all the guards in the way. So these ones are still here, I believe, aren't they? No. They're guards? Yeah.
Hello? Over here! Hey, Buckethead!
Now they should all be on the far right, and we just go straight up to the switch on the left. Pretty simple little puzzle. Right back.
Who are you?
I play the leading man. Who else? Fran, the Magicite.
Now then, I'll take that.
No, you won't. I found it. It's mine.
And then when I take it from you, it'll be mine. Exit stage right.
The gods do not smile on us.
I like it better that way.
Come on. Don't need to make me click past that.
have something that belongs to me. Damn!
All this way!
Fran, let's move! Off with you.
Let go of me!
Keep this up and I will. What's going on, Fran?
I don't know. It's not heating me.
Don't have time for this.
I'm slipping!
What happened? Our hover didn't just drop. It disappeared.
Ah, forget it. Even if we could fly, the Ifrit's playing with fire, and I'd rather not get burned. We'll go the old-fashioned way. Not many Viera where you come from, thief?
It's Vaughn. Sorry.
Well, Fran is special in that she deigned to partner with a Hume.
Oh? Like a sky pirate that chooses to steal through the sewers.
Pirates? You're sky pirates? So you have an airship?
It's Balthier. Listen, thief. Vaughn, if you ever want to see your home again, you'll do exactly as I say. Myself, Fran, and you, we're working together now. Understood?
Don't even think you're getting this.
The thought never crossed my mind.
Everybody likes Balthier as their favorite party member, I think, in this game. Oh, I like his character. Fran, too. I actually never use him. I used to use Fran way back, just because she's like a ranged archer, and that back in when we were playing the original version of the game, when everyone could do whatever, I had 2 fighters and 1 primary healer in the back, which was her. But she's actually probably the worst member in the entire group you get by the time you have your whole party assembled, I think. I think here's where we start getting to be able to use gambits. Yeah. Is it gonna make me go through this whole damn tutorial? So basically you set like what you want to happen and what you want it to trigger. And then you prioritize the order too. Like that says when the ally's hit points is less than 70%, he uses a potion on it. It's pretty much that straightforward. But the order matters too. Like if he's charging up an action, like using a potion or something, and like there's another command that's listed above that that meets its trigger, then it'll stop doing the other one and go back to it. So you got to be careful about the order you set things up. Then you can turn the gambits on and off too, like they're showing there, to where your individual ones are not always triggering, or the whole system is just not being used. But there's a couple key ones I like, and luckily they didn't used to be a part of it, but with the Zodiac Age, I think you start with them. God dang it, I can never remember which button it is. Okay. So, gambits. So attack, I always use attack the lowest health. That way all your guys will go after the same one, and you limit the amount of attackers you have to deal with. That's kind of my go-to. And then if you got someone who has like healing skills, I usually set them at like a 50% clip. Whenever somebody loses more than 50% of their health, that's when they go bye-bye. Let's see, licenses. So again, you're picking what you want these guys to do. I honestly never use Balthier or Franz, so just by default I put them as white mages. So they have the cure spells here for while I've got them in my party at the very beginning. That's all I really care about for them, is just being able to heal. And so you've only got so many gambits you can set, so the more of these you get, the more you can do. That's why this grid is now more filled out than it was before. Remember how it was nothing here when we were looking at Penella. Alright, Fran as well. Oops. Actually, do I have that gambit? Ally, 50% health, yeah. We'll cast Cure Spell. So I put them in this order. That means he'll always be targeting an enemy, but if somebody drops below health, he'll cancel the attack and switch to the heal. Same for there's Balthier. Oh, these are presets. I didn't even know you had the access to these. Alright, so ally at 50%. We will cure. Foe with the lowest health will attack. I must have been messing with all three of Vaughn's. Oh yeah. Like I said, I didn't realize there were presets. That's interesting. I might have to think about doing that, because there's a couple that I use for certain guys that are out of the norm.
Insurgents. Most likely they thought to take advantage of a lax watch at the palace while the fate's on, to feed the good consul a length of steel for his supper. I should think Vane used to such hospitality. Clever. He used himself as the bait to draw them near, and then sent in the air brigade. A fine bloody banquet. I dare say I've soiled my cuffs. If a dungeon's waiting for us at the end of the night, it had best have a change of wardrobe.
There's our map. So we're up here. We need to get around to there. In fact, that room right there, that's already lit up because it's been explored. That's our starting area where we killed the 3 rats. So we got to work our way all the way around to get to that, back to that. And then this area here is just the extra stuff we just did to get into the palace. We never actually get back to that at any point in the game. Oh, did I not set up an attack gambit for him? Why did he? Oh. Once you turn the gambits on. There we go. Check this way. I think this is dead end. Yeah, so much easier and have to click on it. And with there being multiple targets, they'll always go after whoever has the least health, so they'll gang up on him. Yeah, she uses bow and arrow, he uses guns, which, like, I think never miss. But the downside is they have a very random amount of damage. They can do a ton, or they can just almost whiff. I'd much rather have reliable damage than a high ceiling and a low minimum as well. I want to at least be able to rely on the damage I'm dealing. There are, like, hand bombs is another type of weapon that you guys can use, and it's, I believe it's a similar problem if I remember right with those. I just stick to the standard, like, sword and shield for Vaughn. I'll have one of my guys using, like, two-handed katanas. And then the last one, I don't remember what it is, what she equips, because she's going to be the mage class. Just kind of changes as you go until you get your full. You eventually you'll have 6 party members to choose from. Although I probably play different than everybody in that I see people play and they've got a full party with like all 6 being comparable in levels. I usually like stay with just the same 3 the whole time, so they have a little bit more levels, but I have no one else that I can switch to. And there's actually one battle in particular where that makes it very difficult because your entire party can get wiped out and then your other members come in and they're just dead in one hit. So you have to be careful with that. Wait a minute, does that go? Where the hell does that go? Oh, that's where I just came from, dummy. You gotta make sure when you kill monsters they're over ground like this. If they're not and you kill them, you still get the XP and stuff, but you can't get any drops from them. A horn. I ripped the horn right off this big frog. I stole $50 from him. Take his wallet. See, there they just healed me. Love the gambits once you get them set up. You can have up to 12 gambits set for each party member eventually. HP up next to him means he's got regen cast on him. Oh, that reminds me. I think one of these... Do they know... I thought somebody here knew Libra. I guess they don't. Oh well. Nothing on either side. There's a sleeve.
Close ranks, bring her down!
Jump down! Hurry!
She's not alone!
Our ranks grow by the hour.
And our troubles with them.
Is that supposed to be a leader? I guess they're all the same. Let's try and steal some from him. Whatever, don't care. I think they're all just generics.
You alright?
Thank you.
I'm Vaughn. And this is Balthier, and hey! What's your name?
Amalia.
Amalia, huh? Nice to meet you.
There were others with me. I'm sorry. No.
Now, wasn't that impressive?
Don't get any ideas. I said it's mine.
I'm afraid the jury's still out on that one.
You stole that?
Yeah.
Have you finished? When the guards don't report in, they'll come looking for us.
If they aren't already.
You should come with us. Better than being by yourself.
Very well.
What's wrong with her?
You have a lot to learn before we even get started on your thievery.
What's that mean?
The situation requires I accept such help as I find, though it be from thieves. I shall accompany you until we find my companions, no longer.
Let's think of her as a guest, then. Unlike Fran or myself, our guest probably won't be taking orders from anyone anytime soon, and she'll leave when she pleases. So we keep to our affairs and she to hers. I doubt we'll find her wanting in valor, being such an upstanding member of the insurgents.
Resistance.
So this is something they changed with the Zodiac Age. She joins your party as a guest. Normally,
Well,
she's got
what are we
preset
waiting for?
gambits and everything and does her own thing. But you can't control her at all. However, with Zodiac Age, you actually can. You can tell her to do various actions. Do these in order so I remember who I've stolen from and who I haven't. So who's gonna steal? Oh, you can see that it shows their stats. Weak to fire, how much health they have. That's because she's got the Libra. Yeah, that didn't work. Try again. Stole from A, okay. There, I got from both of them. Alright. Blind cures blind. We could still technically hit when blinded, but their chance to hit is massively reduced. I do like these little cutscenes to this after you've done like a boss type battle. It's not every battle, so it doesn't get old. Ah, damn, my nose keeps itching. Ah. Dark mote. So when you find a mote, it's basically the ability to cast that spell, but it's a one-time use item. So it will cast that dark spell that hits all targets that I mentioned before that we could have bought at the shop. But just don't have anyone with the ability to learn it. Speaking of which, after a boss fight, god dang it. I have to hit my triangle key for to bring up this item screen, and I can't remember the last like 3 or 4 games I've played. It's not been that button. It's always the start button or like the little menu thing in between. So I keep hitting that damn button instead, or those, before I finally get to the one that matters. 50 to learn that. Actually, all 3 of them are saving for it now. I don't think I have anything new to equip. There's some, yeah, there it shows. Just go to the optimize, usually shows you. Let's see, he's got some better options. No, I haven't killed one of those yet. Glass jewel. Demon eyeball. Come on. Stubborn piece of junk. Didn't get anything off of him. There's another one. So another thing you can do with the gambits, not only set up for heal or, you know, various attack conditions and stuff, but you can set it like there's gambits of, you know, ally status is blind. So then you the reaction to it is you cast blind on them. So you can remove status effects like that as soon as they appear. Really pretty versatile. You have an enemy is weak against ice, your guy casts ice. You know, stuff like that. So you can customize it quite a bit. Alright, I think we're almost out of here finally. And we made it. These switches serve another purpose. It lets you change the water flow and access to different areas of the sewer, but it won't be till much later in the game that we have a reason to do that. Here's our starting spot where we killed the 3 rats at the very beginning of the game. Although there's something else here this time. Not a bad idea to keep your guys kind of spread out a little bit on this, because he has a big attack, I think. I don't know what the range is on it, but I don't think it'll hit everybody if you kind of split them up a little bit. Brush fire. Yeah, see? Ouch. Had to worry about the poison on her. I could hear it, and then you could just as easily put it back on. And the amount of damage it does isn't much. And there's another brush fire. We lost them all, yeah. That'll bring her back. It's nice having another target for it to worry about. See what I was saying? Normally you can't dictate what she does, but you actually are able to hear her. I can make her use items or whatnot. Thru's attack speed is really slow. I don't know if that's a function of just using the gun weapons or what. I'm not sure why he's attacking so slow. Because if you had like a negative status on him, it would say so. It has to be related to his equipment.
Stand where you are.
Now's not the time.
They think me some common thief.
Better than a common assassin.
These people have done nothing. Release them! What are you doing? Don't interrupt me. I'm thinking.
Penelo! Sorry. That dinner will have to wait.
I told you.
That's enough!
Leave him alone!
Hold on to this for me, would you? Just until I bring Var back.
On your feet, yeah,
All right. Itchy, aren't we?
It's Balthier, my brother. What does that philanderer think he's doing? I was to kill Balthier, not those aggravated Imperials.
Yeah.
I brought you some of those flowers you like. Galbana lilies. Remember? You always said how they smelled nice, and how pretty they were. Remember? The king. Did you... Were you really a part of it? Even if you were... Captain Bosch must have tricked you into it.
You're awake.
Where are we?
Prison, where else? Or a dungeon, but it's really all the same. Relax, it's just a corpse. Jump at every little thing down here and you'll wear yourself out. It's not even a proper dungeon. They just sealed off the bottom level of the fortress. Take a look around. We're not the first they've thrown down here.
Where's Fran?
She's off trying to find us a way out. Remember what curiosity killed? Just a friendly word of advice. This is all the water we've got. I'd save your strength if I were you.
I don't think there's anything of any real consequence in here, if I remember right. Actually, guys, I think I'm going to call it for today. Get started here on this, but I plan to keep playing pretty much every day. I usually do, at least. If you're enjoying this, like and subscribe. It really does help the channel. If you have any questions, let me know. Also, as I said, feel free to give suggestions for what you want to see played after this. I've got a full listing on my channel of what games I've got available. I've already done Final Fantasy Tactics, Skyrim, and Final Fantasy 15, so this is the 4th one. I've only had the channel for about 2.5 months, so. But, yeah. I guess we will pick it up probably. Is tomorrow. I should be able to play tomorrow, but it'll probably be later in the day. So, alright, guys. Have a good one. Catch you next time.